Today, the Jackrabbit Former Players Association, known as the JFPA, is alive and well, but just 6 years ago, it was only an idea.
We were walking around tailgate one day, and I couldn't find my buddies. We were just all over, and it was just kind of a weird deal. Like, you spend 5 years of your life up here. We should have a spot where you could go and say, maybe they won't all be here today, but at least you felt like home.
The association steadily grew from there, and a year ago in Frisco, McKnight texted Coach Stig asking if JFPA members could stop by to watch the Jacks go through their final team walkthrough, to which Stig said yes, asking how many members would be there.
So I said, I don't know, anywhere from 50 to 200 guys. Next thing you know, we had like 310 show up. And there was all these guys. It wasn't just from one era. It wasn't just from the 2000s. I mean, we had guys 50s, 60s, 70s. It was cool.
After walkthrough, it was time for the JFPA party, and their spectacular turnout at the Shark Bar in Plano, Texas, actually posed a problem.
Our event didn't start till 7 last year. The bar was at capacity at about 5:30. There was a line of 200 people out the door. It was quite impressive. But what irked me is you'd look outside and you'd be like, that guy needs to be in here. That guy was a football player. That guy needs to be in here.
A shortage of space and a shortage of Busch lattes.
We went through about 1,200 in probably 5 hours, and then we put another order in for another 465 Busch Lights. On an emergency, our truck driver's driving around, and he dropped another pallet off for us.
So how many Busch Lights do you have this year?
This year we started with 2,000, and we've got our truck driver on speed dial again.
This year, the team's final walkthrough in Frisco would feature over 500 JFPA members, and afterwards, the association had planned much better for their Saturday night event.
This year we decided to do tickets because that was the most appropriate, easiest way to make it fair.
So each JFPA member is allowed one guest, whether it's a significant other or a friend, or maybe they're trying to recruit an ex-teammate that they want to bring into JFPA.
The 400-ticket event at the Shark Bar would sell out in just 3 hours after being announced.
Crews are gonna die! Go Jacks!
Being a member of the association gives former players a great way to stay in touch and a great way to stay truly connected with the current team.
With the landscape of college football today, we've got to continue to set ourselves apart. And I think listening to the coaches and listening to the players and what they want, being able to deliver on that, helps better their experience, but then it also helps continue to grow the program.
They'll often serve the team meals, buy them gear and equipment like the white helmets last season.
Love you guys.
And the new Blue Rabbit helmets this year. But furthermore,
We have a whole committee devoted to helping these guys find careers. So, we want to make sure once they're done, once, Mason gets done with his 14-year NFL career, I want to make sure that if we could help him find a career afterwards, find a job afterwards, come to us. We'll help you find. We will tear down buildings to help you find something. It means the world that they still know us, and I promise you, Tanner, we're just getting started.